Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We're here outside the city in the wasteland with our newest old companion here, the chaotic evil version of Arushale, which is pretty fun, She's got no gear, which we're gonna have to fix whenever we get back to Dresden. If we look at what we have, do we have anything already? We have these. Those are just longbow plus 4, not composite though. Although she doesn't have much strength, so it's probably okay. That's actually probably better than a composite longbow. Let's see, 512. They do the same amount of damage. This one hits more often though, so yeah. The regular longbow would be better for her. Armor wise, we have the breastplate of the Tireless Warrior. Leather armor plus 4. I mean, this gives her 25 AC, whereas this gives her 23 AC. So I guess we'll give you that. Although I do like the color scheme on that. Give you that. There you go. And then in here, you can have that. Give you some armor. Cloak of resistance. A ring here. You want that? Sure. What? No. The intelligence. We have that one thing that gives you intelligence things. Give you that then. And I guess we'll give you that too. Yeah, why not? There you go. Now she's got some things on her, so she'll be a little bit more useful, hopefully. But let's go and check this place out. The ruins of a big city. It is not known how it came to be here. Just got a piece of candy. Look at that. All right, I'll eat that after after we record. Okay. So unprofessional. What was I doing? Judging by old Sarkorian maps, neither a settlement nor even a tiny village has ever been built here. Okay. Do you want to enter this location? Yes, I do. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. It is a warm, sunny day in the Wound. Perhaps too warm and sunny. The Sarkorian wastelands are roasting in the heat of the purple shimmering sun. Even demonic plants are unable to survive here. They suffocate in the red dust of the plains. A hot wind sweeps across the wastelands, leaving the commander with the taste of ash and sulfur in his mouth. The commander can see for miles around in every direction. If there were any enemies nearby, they would not be able to sneak up on him unnoticed. However, it does not look like anyone has survived the excruciating heat in the Wound. The only sign of life is the sound of insects buzzing nearby. Their chittering noises sound like harsh, rasping laughter. The heat causes the air to shimmer slightly, and through the haze, the commander notices the walls of a city rising up a short distance from the road. Is this a lost Sarkorian city? A demonic trap? Or just a trick of the mind? The walls look real, but perhaps they are only a mirage. The commander realizes that it is impossible to tell from this distance, so he decides to explore the mysterious city. The walls are partially buried in red sand, and as the commander draws closer, he realizes that this is not a city, but the sun-bleached remains of a Sarkorian settlement. The buzzing grows louder, and the commander can see Vescivores perched on the stone slabs as they bask in the sun. The husks of their dead kin crunch beneath the commander's feet with every step. The commander notices rotten wood pillars covered in faded Sarkorian runes. The tops of the pillars have been gnawed into sharp points, making them look like long wooden stakes. The highest of these pillars seems to be a signpost in the middle of what used to be a busy crossroads. The passage of time has worn away all but 3 words on this signpost: Square, Marketplace, and Gym. The commander decides to try and identify this city using his knowledge of Sarkorian history. Manorak looks around and recognizes the surrounding streets. He has seen them depicted on some ancient maps. The drawings on the walls depict horses and herds of sheep, offering further confirmation of the commander's theory. This is Demora, a city of herdsmen that was lost a long time ago. The commander recognizes the majestic temple of Gazra that towers over the other buildings. This temple used to be a local landmark and attracted countless pilgrims. The underground aqueducts built under the temple supplied the city with drinking water, sourced from a lake that has long since dried up. The commander is sure that this is Demora, but its appearance here is inexplicable. The city of Demora was located far away on the western border of ancient Sarkoris. However, there are many strange phenomena and anomalies in the world wound. This must simply be one of them. Search for the Vescovor Queen. Windowhog examines the houses closely. It looks like a battle took place here. The walls of the houses have been damaged or destroyed, and all that is left of the roofs are a few wooden beams. When the commander turns her attention to the insects, she notices that all the Vescovors seem to be flying in a single direction, toward the city square. Well, we're gonna go to Gym Street. Gym Street was once full of gambling dens, brothels, and seedy taverns. Now, all that remains are empty buildings and open doors that lead down into darkness. However, this does not seem to bother the local residents. Creatures of all different races stand beneath the remaining street signs. They sway from side to side and occasionally shout things out as though they are trying to lure in customers. There are some demons scattered among them, but they do not seem interested in attacking. A diverse crowd of customers staggers through the street. Every once in a while, one of them will walk into a ruined building, stand amidst the rubble for several minutes, and then rejoin the activity outside. A demon with his jaw torn off approaches the commander. A buzzing voice speaks a single word through the hole in his skull. Pleasures. The commander decides to ask the dead demon what kind of pleasures this place can provide. The demon doesn't answer. The buzzing, squirming Vescovors gather in the dark recesses of its empty eye sockets. Their movement is hypnotizing, and the commander involuntarily takes a step closer. The foul stench of the demon's rotting corpse is replaced by the sweet, flowery scent of perfume. The buzz of the Vescovors sounds like the song of cicadas on a hot summer day. The demon's ugly visage transforms into the face of a beautiful woman. Her thick, full lips curve into a seductive smile. She promises every pleasure that the esteemed guest desires, but pain suddenly brings the commander back to reality. The Vescovors have left the demon's eye sockets and are swarming all over the commander's face. They bite and gnaw at his unprotected skin. However, when the commander comes to his senses, they quickly scatter as if given the order to retreat. Gym Street continues to operate like a puppet show in a theater, but no more puppets dare to approach the commander. All that remains to do is burn this place to the ground. Not yet. Turn back and go to the city. Let's go to the marketplace. As the commander moves further into the city, he hears the hum of voices and the sounds of conversation coming from the marketplace. It seems the city is still inhabited. The commander heads toward the market square and sees creatures of all races trading with one another. Demons and other creatures scurry around between the stalls in the sun-baked square. The hot wind carries with it the foul stench of rotting flesh. As the commander gets closer, he realizes that the customers and vendors are only pretending to trade. They move around aimlessly, occasionally shouting out incomprehensibly nonsense. Many of them are missing limbs, and a few are even headless. They pick up pieces of rotting flesh from the stalls, piled high with body parts. Some of them try to attach these putrid limbs to their bodies, while others stuff the rancid flesh in their mouths. Horses, with lolling tongues, roam through the crowd. A headless crusader staggers toward the commander. One of his hands is missing, and a stick has been shoved in its place. He holds out a basket of rotten apples. A buzzing voice from the empty hole in his breastplate utters the word, "Marketplace buy, move along." The commander decides to take an apple. Amused by the odd behavior of the dead man, the commander takes an apple from the basket. However, the corpse refuses to leave. Instead, the crusader grabs the commander's hand with such force He nearly yanks the commander's arm from his shoulders. "Pay the market price," whispers the buzzing voice from within the armor. "Lash out at the dead man." The commander lashes out at the dead man and sends him flying. There's a wet, squelching sound as the Crusader releases the commander's hand and lands on the ground of a dozen feet away. The corpse gets back to his feet and staggers away as if nothing happened. As the commander moves further into the city, he hears the hum of voices and the sounds of conversation. I think we read this, right? Yeah. Turn and go back. Let's go to the square. The winding street that leads to the square is lined with partially destroyed houses. Many of them only have 3 walls, and others are nothing more than piles of rubble. The commander notices more and more Vescivores flying around, and the air is filled with a strange, acrid smell. The square is completely empty. The doors of Gazra's temple swing open. A woman emerges through them and begins to limp toward the commander. She is stripped to the waist, and it looks as though insects are squirming beneath her skin. Livor Mortis has discolored her withered, shriveled flesh, turning it a blotchy purple color. She opens her mouth to speak, but the words come out in a low buzz that is neither masculine nor feminine. Verbivazor welcomes you, esteemed guest. Please make yourself at home. The woman falls silent and then collapses to the ground. A small swarm of Vescivores flies out of her motionless corpse. The insects hover near the commander as if waiting for him to follow. The commander decides to follow them. The swarm flies through the air unhindered by the obstacles of the ground. The commander has to climb over debris and walk through partially collapsed buildings to follow the buzzing insects. Finally, the swarm flies down into a blissfully cool dark hole beneath one of the walls. It does not take long enough for a person to fit. It does not look large enough for a person to fit through. The commander decides to examine the wall and try to find another way underground. We can do that. Windewog feels along the sides of the wall and finds a hidden door. She presses a nearby button, triggering a mechanism that causes the door to swing open with a creaking sound. The cool, damp air of the underground passage feels good against the commander's hot skin, but the chittering of the Vescivores becomes even more intense. The commander finds himself in a labyrinth of underground passages. These are obviously not natural caverns, although the stonework of the underground aqueduct, quite a rarity for Sarkoris, is almost completely hidden under a layer of swarming Vescivores. The walls, the ceiling, and the floor squirm and move like the bowels of a living creature. The insects block all passages except for one, and this passage is growing smaller by the minute, prompting the commander to move faster. The passage ends abruptly, and the commander finds himself staring down into a huge well. The passage is dimly lit, but the bottom of the well is lost in impenetrable darkness. This could be the area beneath the water tower, but it is impossible to know for sure without a map of the city's underground passages. The well is filled with the sound of buzzing Vescivores, and the commander can smell their sweet scent wafting from the darkness. The smell reminds him of the sweet caramel sold at Canopus' city festival. Memories of that day come flooding back. For a moment, the commander feels as though he is back in the town square. As if in answer to his thoughts, the giant figure of Dascari rises up from the depths of the well. Suddenly, a crossbow bolt pierces the demon lord, and the figure dissipates into thousands of swarming Vescivores. Both Dascari and the bolt were formed out of insects. More scenes flash before the commander's eyes. Ash and smoke fill the skies during the battle for Dresden, leaving a sour taste on the commander's tongue. Both familiar and unfamiliar people and places appear for a moment and then vanish. It is as if some unknown creature is trying to see into the commander's mind and access his memories. Yet the creature seems tentative and cautious, almost as if it is seeking the commander's permission. The commander decides that it is time to... I bet this is when you really enter the swarm path, maybe? Is it smart to allow it into our mind? We're confident in our power. We can change our mind later. The commander allows the swarm to enter his mind and suddenly has a vision that feels so real, it's almost like a memory. The commander is standing in Dresden. Or is it Canabras? Or maybe even Nerisian? In the vision, he is watching the sunset over the city of Dresden, or Canabras, or Nerisian. A priest of some unknown deity approaches the commander. The priest, the commander isn't sure if it is a man or a woman, has no face. There is only a mouth where the face should be. And when the mouth speaks, its words sound like the buzzing of thousands of insects. We are Verbovizor. Verbovezor has heard about the one who defeated the mighty demon lords. It harbors a special hatred toward Tiscari, and would like to know more about his weaknesses. It wishes to fight this demon lord and defeat him. The commander asks who Verbizor is, and where it is from. Jeez. The answer does not come immediately. Then the commander sees the purple skies of the abyss cover the city of Dresden, or Canabras or Nerisian. Verbovizor has spent years gnawing the flesh of fallen demon lords, but now a man from Demora, the city of great herds, has summoned it to fight the barbarians, a pathetic bunch of mortal thugs. Verbovizor crawls up from the depths, and when the mortal fool opens the way into Galarian, Verbovizor flies up and devours the city it was summoned to defend. It leaves behind a hollow shell, a city of empty streets and silent buildings. The city walls will lure passing travelers into a deadly trap. But silence is not what the swarm craves. There is no life, no thought in the silence. Verbovizor wants to understand everything. It wants to comprehend Galarian, to make it a part of itself. It wants to become Galarian, just as it has become this city. It wants to incorporate all of Galarian's essence, all of its life, into itself. But there are some obstacles. There are those who wish to plunge Galarian into oblivion. Verbovizor hates Tiscari. It hates Baphomet. They must be destroyed. In the commander's vision, the sound of cicadas fills the air as the sun sinks below the horizon. They grow louder and more impatient, echoing the noise of the agitated Vescivores in the well. The commander tries to focus and tell Verbovizor everything about his encounters with Tiscari, Baphomet, and his servants. Agrees to tell Verbizor about his encounters with Tiscari, Baphomet, and his servants, but keeps some of the key details secret. Yep. Day passes into night, and then night becomes day. Verbovizor thanks the commander politely for telling the truth, and promises to help the commander in battle if he continues to be a good ally. Verbovizor assures the commander that it will remember his scent and come when needed. The commander chooses to accept the swarm's help. The swarm swells in size and gently lifts up the commander, carrying him from the depths of the well into the light. As soon as the commander touches the hard, parched earth, the swarm of insects recedes. As the commander passes by the residents of the city, they twitch and move like puppets on a string. He hears the crunch of bones and the squelch of internal organs as their bodies contort into strange and unnatural obeisances. The commander has undoubtedly gained a reliable new ally in the world wound. Even though we lied to them, so maybe we shouldn't have lied to him. Oh well. Whew, that was a lot of talking. Need a drink of water before we continue. Okay. Let's see. Anywhere else we need to go? We're gonna go check down here, see if we perceive anything. And then we'll teleport back to Dresden. Nope. Okay. Back to Dresden. Let's go ahead and enter. We're gonna hit the streets. And we've got a new companion to talk to. I wonder if she's either on the streets or she's in the tavern. Let's see where she's at. I'm sure she's gonna like what I've done with the place. Alright. Also, if you guys hear like pops in the background or something, it could be fireworks. It is New Year's Eve, the evening, so there are gonna be fireworks going off. I do apologize if it is distracting at all. Arsinoe's there. Arishle's up there. Okay. Let's go up there. Yeah, we probably want to buy her stuff too. Or at least anything we can buy. Wilker. I'll sell you all this stuff first. You know, I don't know if, I just didn't notice it. Was my sword doing a lot of good work? My Sithid sword in the past games? Or the past fights? Alright, longbows. Sort by price. So the best longbow you have is the Speed Composite Longbow plus 3. For 72 grand. Okay. That is probably better. But we don't want to, like, keep that in mind. Okay, so you have good longbow. Good. I wish... Can I... Okay, I can. Okay. Let's see. Price, descending order. Padded armor of greater acid and sonic resistance. She does have really good deck, so, I mean... That could be good. A disc of Hold on, wait a minute. Disc of Unbalance. It's better. +5 buckler grants its wearer +2 to circumvent attack rolls against enemies under movement and parry conditions. Ooh. Better than Arrow Guard, though? I don't think it is, actually. Never mind. Alright, for you, Hag's Demise. Yeah. Cloth of Heavy Fortification. Adamantine Chainmail. I mean, it's adamantine, but probably not better. Sorceress Gown. +2 is the same thing, blah blah blah. Adamantine Chain Shirt. And this is light armor. So this probably would not be better either. Okay. Chain Shirt of Light Vim. Yeah, no, I think we're getting less and less good stuff. Okay. Oh, Chainmail Camaraderie. I remember that. Alright, what about in here? So you do need a belt. I have truth here. No. Although it's 74 grand. Like, what does this do? I don't know. Maybe we should be having that on, though. Physical perfection, mental perfection. +4s. Yeah, those aren't good enough for me. Yeah, not good enough. +4 strength and dex. I guess it's better than nothing, huh? I think we want charisma for you, right? Yeah. Then we have mental perfection. Should we just get the mental perfection of 4? Probably. I think that's probably still better. And I guess if we have that, we might as well get the physical perfection one. Yeah. Smort. Alright, do we have any, like, marksman things? Helm of Devotion. No, we don't want helms. We already have an armor +4. Any other good amulets? Amulets. Nah. Guess we'll take a ring of protection +5. Sell that one. Ring of the Guiding Star. Get that. That'd be good for her, I think. Boots of Free Reign. That could be good. What does this do? Nah. Mind Master's Mask. Enchantment stuff. Menace of Death. No. Amulet of Devouring. Bracers of Rough Landing. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I think as we get further down here, we get into stuff that just ain't good enough. Okay. It's a good start. We might come back for that bow. Okay, so you get this. You get this. Boom. Big boost for you. You get those things. Okay, so we're still looking for boots, eyes, and bracers. Woljif, what do you have? Oh, wrong one. Show me what you got. You have this. Leather armor of greater electricity resistance. It's 91 grand, Jesus. Should get all 6 out of that. I think the armor you're wearing is probably still better. Okay. Hey, you want this star knife? Kinda mean. Unceasing slaughter. That's not terrible. Courageous charge, no. Braces of balance, no. Panther's Grace. No. I do like it, but I don't think it's quite good enough. Trailblazer's armor. I like that dex. And max dexterity. Try that out. Okay. Acrobat's footwear. Maybe. Demonic disruption. I just don't think that DC is high enough anymore. Otherwise, that would be kind of good. Delamir's bow. Can't use that one. Resourceful Magus. No. Okay, I think we... Wind Breath, maybe? +4 initiative rolls. I don't mind that. Okay. Deal. Alright, so this on you, it is a little better. Oh yeah, it looks nice on her too. Yep. It didn't add any dexterity though. Unless I'm missing something. No, it didn't. Maybe just because it's enhancement one, but it's not saying it's stacked up. I don't know. Still better armor. Alright, I doubt you have anything, but might as well check. Defender's Nemesis? Blood Red Cleaver? Wait a minute, where did you get all this stuff from? Bowbreaker. These are both two-handed, right? Yeah. All those are two-handed. Mithril Chain Shirt of greater fire resistance. It's kind of cool. Tight Grip of Anguish. That's a one-hander. Hunter's Assurance. This is a short bow. Okay. You had surprising things, but nothing I needed. What about the exotic weapons provider? I don't think you'll have anything for her. Yeah. Okay. Trying to think, are there any other weapons vendors around? I don't think so. As for you, Shirt of Blazing Fighter. Fire resistant. Savage Unity. Animal focus ability now. Cloak resistance 6. Thick pelt cloak. Immunity to fire. That's pretty nice. Source of divine power. No. Celestial protection. Gloves of the ambassador. Really, we're not finding like any archer gloves, huh? Okay. Do we want this? She doesn't have anything that goes there, so why not? Why not? There you go. Oh, it kind of matches your outfit too. All right, and then you. Let's see if you have anything worth getting. Probably not. Unless we want this one. Goggles of pure sight. I'm gonna buy those. Not for her, but maybe for other people. Okay. Well, it seems like our bow is, our bow of choice is going to be something else. What does this do? Yeah, give you these instead. And you can have this. Probably perception. Yeah, fine with that. Okay. Let's go buy her, that bow that the quartermaster had. Long bow. And price and descending. Speed composite longbow plus 3. Okay. It'll be a little worse here, but you have another attack, so I'll take it. Alright, take that. Do you have any freaking purifying agents? Let me see. Pure. And I search everything. Pure. Can't spell. Can't spell. No. Okay. Ooh, flowing scales. I remember using that. Oop. Yeah, take that, please. Alright, let's go talk to her now.
Move out.
We still have a couple of things we could find for her. Some bracers, some shoes. But she won't be useless now. Urushle's ruby eyes are studying people around her with feigned detachment. Oh, these mortals. You know, Manorak, I miss them. They are so amusing, so helpless. You still watch people? Oh, I've always liked mortals. Of course, I abandoned my foolish attempts to learn something from you all. Don't be offended, but being a demon is much better, you've got to admit. And yet, these fragile little lives, it seems watching them has become a habit of mine. You haven't been murdering the Crusaders, have you? Of course not. This is your city, and I wouldn't dare hunt here. She studies you for a while, biting her lip flirtatiously. Without your permission, that is. You have my permission. Enjoy yourself. Ah, that's very generous of you. Ursula examines the people around her once again, licking her lips in anticipation. Tell me about yourself. With pleasure. I always enjoy talking about the person I love most. Myself. Why'd you come back from the Abyss? I was never going to stay there anyway. That place, those ugly faces, I had grown dreadfully bored of them long before I visited the world of mortals. It's so much more fun here. Besides, Ursula smiles sweetly, my commander is here, after all. Did you truly come back here because of me? Of course I did. Ursula flashes you a big charming smile. What would you even do without me? What do you think of your rebellion against the Abyss now? Succubus shrugs. It was foolish, of course. torturing myself with that nonsense, chasing illusions. I shudder to recall the drivel I used to spout. And yet I have no regrets. If I had remained a common succubus, I'd have ended up serving someone like Minago. You'd have swatted me like an insect without a second glance. But old Lady Moon sent me a bit of luck, and here I am, on the winning side. You still worship Desna? No. From now on, I worship only one deity. She strokes her chest. Myself. My desire. My pleasures. What are your dreams like now? Ursula waves her hand carelessly. They're gone. Who cares? What were they good for, anyway? Hoarding rubbish? Housing the shade of that fool Damalcio? No, I don't care for that nonsense anymore. I have enough pleasures in the waking world. Is your kiss deadly? And not just my kiss. But you know what? Everyone who has tasted my sweetness said it was worth it. Those who could still speak, of course. Thank you for your answers. Ask whatever you want. What do you think of the powers I gave you? What could be more beautiful than power? Succubus leans toward you and whispers, and I would dearly love to thank you for it. Want to have some fun together? I've dreamed of it since the day we met. Wait, am I about to die here? Oh, wow. Surprising. I didn't think it would actually work. Ha, look at this. The sheets are all smeared with blood. Why? Whose blood? Mine or yours? Okay. Very good. I think I still had more to ask her. So let's actually go back out there. So you can sleep with her. That's probably about as close to romance as you're gonna get with her now, huh? Don't tell Barrett. Alright, he'll be very upset with me. It's alright. We are probably still destined for Camellia. Hello, want to talk? Okay, no, that was everything. Okay, cool. Let's rest. Oh yeah, we have council meetings. Droglinda Stranglehold. Commander, the supply situation is still critical. I'm doing all I can to find extra rations. Several caravans are already on their way, but this is reality here and now. We can't feed our whole army. Until the shipments get here, we have to cut rations. Who exactly will have to tighten their belts is for you to decide. I would proceed with caution and reduce everyone's provisions equally so as not to provoke any conflicts. There's still going to be discontent, so we'll need some fierce agitation in the ranks. We'll tell the soldiers that the situation is about to improve. Yes, this is most likely a lie, but it is for their own good. What's there to think about? The strong and the capable get full rations, the rest get half. When the hungry riots begin, we'll have the good fighters on our side and the bad ones on the other. Makes sense, no? We'd better feed our mercenaries first. They serve us because of the gold we pay, which means that their loyalty is stronger than those who joined us because of the Queen's orders, or some call of duty. Where did this threat of hunger come from? Things were fine before. They were, while Mendev was stable, but when Her Majesty departed for Iz, things began gradually to slide toward chaos, and now they're all the way there. We can't provide for ourselves. We can't grow anything on this land, and we can't breed any cattle. All our food comes from a single source, Mendev's military warehouses. And with every passing day, we're seeing less food and more warning signs. Alright, let's hear it. Woljif. My vast life experience says that the kicks of a hungry mob are very painful. So when our troops rise up over this food shortage, it's gonna happen. Believe you me. I'd rather be guarded by the bravest and toughest warriors than look through the window at them leading the rebellion, which is why we'd better feed the meanest ones first. And as for the rest, Windewalk, what's your opinion? Before anyone else, we must take care of our mercenaries. They get their coin from us, and that means their loyalty belongs to no one but us. Let them see our generosity and cast aside any last shreds of doubt they might have about fighting for us. This will attract even more free soldiers to our banners. Droglinde, I would suggest we cut everyone's rations harshly. We'll save some provisions in case there's a problem with new deliveries, and we'll have to fight the lack of food with campaigning. Just hold on a little longer, our brave soldiers. Such is the price of victory and so on. It's vile, but what else can we do? If we tell them the truth, there will be panic, and we'll lose the army. We'll damn everyone. Alright, so Woljif. Main Spellcaster's Lodge and Main Hall of Champions provides 30% more. The others provide 20% less. I don't like that, huh? Windwog. Recruitment growth for trainable units reduces by 15%, and the number of available mercenaries increases by 2. Don't like that. Recruitment growth for trainable units increases by 10%. Oh, that sounds great. I'll do this my way. Nobody's going into battle on an empty stomach. Everyone gets the same food as before. We'll get through this somehow. Droglinde. Will do. I know it feels lousy lying to our comrades, but it's better to go to sleep thinking about the provisions that'll be arriving from Nerissien any day now, rather than your empty bowl that'll still be empty tomorrow. And eventually the deliveries really will improve. Commander, this crisis will be over soon, one way or another. If we've done things right, I'll assemble this council again and happily report our success to you. If not, well, we'll have done all we could. Sounds confident. Hey, Commander, the troops from Nerissien have arrived. Captain Harmattan wasn't with them. He vanished without a trace the day before the army was sent to move out. Your allies in Nerissien removed any threat of mutiny. When the war is over, we'll drink to old Harmattan and toast how kind it was of him to die without interfering with our plans. However, there's also the important matter of what to do with the officers drawn into Harmattan's conspiracy. Did they pose any danger? None. They were unaware of the crime they were supposed to commit. I can't deny the possibility that they would have followed Harmattan's orders, as they spent many years under his command, but he's gone now, isn't he? They may continue their service, no harm will come to them. We don't need potential mutineers among the officers. Strip them of their rank. Execute them all. A grim decision, but no soldier in your army will question its necessity. Now that the remnants of the mutiny have been dealt with, I don't hesitate to say that you've won your troops' absolute loyalty. This council and you personally have achieved the impossible. You have restored our morale and brought unity and order. You never listened to malicious detractors and stayed true to your cause, working one step at a time, building a determined and unshakable army, one that can defeat the forces of the Abyss. Your army is a thing of beauty, all right. Can't buy one like it with money. It's built by unique talent. Perhaps you're a genius in that regard. On second thought, forget I said that. No need to spoil you with praise. I'm certain that no one will ever dare plot against you, Commander, or even doubt you. Let's put an end to this military mutiny and deliver the final blow to the Abyss. Lead us forth, Commander. Awesome. Is that everything? I like all the portrait changes we've gotten. All 3 of them. Like, I know it's a lot of work for them to have to do. But it would be cool to have like a lot of portrait changes throughout the game. Did they just bypass me? Don't you dare say they have. Damn it, they did. Well, that's annoying. Alright, go crush them. How'd you even spawn here? That's not right. Oh, this map looks really bloody, huh? Alright. Do that. You're fine where you're at. Get him. Oh, so those are like my assassins there. Nice. Alright, let's move in. There we go. Another victory for the Crusades. Love to see it. Okay. Okay, we're done here. Where are we gonna head next? Maybe to the south? Get that bottom section done. Darren's quest, Windowog's quest. I guess the ineluctable prisons there too. We got whatchamacallit? A puzzle thing around there too.
I lead. You
Let's head out.
follow.
Take a look. What was... I feel like I used to have something here. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, we're gonna keep this party. I want to use Arushale. As much as Greyboar's grown on me a lot more in this playthrough than it did in Barrett's, I mean, Arushale is evil. And that's the only reason. I might bring Windowog again. Or not Windowog, Greyboar again at a later time, but... Oh, we actually can't travel. Did I not sleep? I could have sworn I did. Wait, what? -1 level? Oh, did I actually, like, level up? Should I technically be at 21? Alright, I guess we'll just head down there. That takes a day. I think, is there anywhere else we could go? Or we could just skip a day, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Then we can teleport down there. This button. Alright. That's my legion. Everybody's supposed to be moving. Start moving. Finally. Good. Huh? Keep moving. Oh, they ran into the other group, I see. Who are you guys? Oh, we have a little Vescavor swarm. Ain't that cute? Do you have any more generals? I guess we could recruit another general. Oh, why not? Yeah, master maneuvers. Here you go. Sure. There you go. Got another army now. Aren't I just glorious? Okay, I guess you can go stay at Sinister's mansion then. That way you have a better chance of cutting anybody off. Alright, as for me, looks like we are done here, so we're gonna go back to Mountain Warden. Good. What's going on here? Threatened. The spies have reported that the enemy is preparing a series of attempts on the officers' lives. The generals are asking the commander to take precautions and protect his loyal servants. 1500 military XP. 40 morale, deduct 1000 military XP. Security training decree. Train the officers on how to fight off assassins. Give the officers the same living conditions as regular soldiers. Guard the officers both during battle and between them. Okay. But we still need military. This might actually get us there. No, it's only 1500. Groups of guardians were formed to protect the officers. They remain watchful day and night and have already prevented several assassination attempts. perfect. We'll be close. Yeah, we're getting there. All right, 2 decrees, the relics. Okay, these are our relics. Good to know. Gonna do that one. Okay. Then we're gonna teleport down to to Yathwatch. Okay. So from here, we can go to the Heart of Mystery. And we'll be able to teleport to one of these places that we haven't done yet. Or we could head out. Oh, there's nothing that way. We have to go down this way. Okay. I kind of want to go down here to the Forgotten Secrets, which is another one of those puzzles. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, back into here we are. Manorak. Go and grab these. And it's so hard to get to that rank 11 spot. Alright, you're gonna go up north and take on these guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to look up those puzzles too, because even though I have a pretty decent idea of... No, I don't have any idea of how to do them. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's a lot of them. 600 and they're still alive, Jesus. Okay. We can kill the Rift Drakes. Oh, we can't? Never mind. Good damage. Okay, now the Rift Drakes are gone. Okay, we can hold. Good. Hit them. Good. We don't want to move up because they're gonna. If we move up, they'll do their little thing. You know. Okay, but now we got him on the run. There we go. Good. Yeah, they have that annoying AoE if you gather around them, so... Especially when there was like 1,000 of them. That would have hurt. With a mighty blow, one of the Crusaders slashed through the dragon's skull and worn scales. Oh, dragon's dull and worn scales. Along with stinky guts and dented armor of a knight spilled from the... Along with stinky guts, the dented armor of a knight spilled from the beast's belly. Overcoming his disgust, the soldier examined the remains of the unlucky dragon slayer and found an interesting relic. That's an okay relic. It's okay. Whoa, look at all those resources. Yes, please. We want. Give me. Although we don't have a lot of power left. I didn't think about that. Did not think about that. Okay. We can do one more of these. Hopefully it'll kill a lot of them. Did that not hit you? I think it did. Okay. You're gonna hit them. Beautiful. There we go. And now we're probably gonna need to take a couple day break of crusading because she's out of power. Unless we want to bring in Setsuna's army. Or just build a new army. The sounds of battle roll over the suburbs of Iz. An army of demons came out to meet the commander's military force with the clear intention of preventing the latter from entering the city. Perhaps the fate of the crusade is being decided there right now. Damn. Yep, we got a whole bunch of materials. And that's a dead end. Where's this go? Oh, it's just meet up there. Okay. So now we have to go up here and we'll attack this way. Very well. Very well. Why is that one red? But this one's orange. I don't know. Let's keep moving. Oh, I didn't notice that. Alright, we can rank up our military as soon as this gets done, which will be done tomorrow. Fantastic. And that is the last rank for the military, right? Yep. So that'll be all the way maxed out. Spotted enemies. Let's move past them. A random encounter on the road. Really? Don't get... Oh, this is going to be the ghost guy, I bet. I bet you this is the ghost guy. Nenio is fatigued. Yep.
Onwards!
The ghost gives you a slight nod, greeting you as if you were an old acquaintance. Do not deviate from your goal. Will you answer my question? Ask me and I will answer. My third question is about great keepers of knowledge and givers of power. I will show you their symbols, and you must tell me their names. A brass tablet appears in the ghost's hands. It is engraved with two symbols. The first is a cogwheel that looks like an eye. The second resembles a 7-pointed star. A web of intersecting lines spread out from around these symbols. They twist and collide with one another, as if the two symbols are fighting to conquer the entire tablet. You know nothing about these symbols. I don't know. Knowledge is the reward you seek, but ignorance is a reason to seek the reward. You were unable to answer the question, but I will show you how to find the forgotten secrets, solve its mystery, and it will take you one step closer to the knowledge you desire. One question, adventurer. Only one before I disappear. How long have you been bound to the Heart of Mystery? Thousands of years. I was sent to this place to lure adventurers into the Heart of Mystery, and I have been here since the Age of Darkness, when these lands did not know the light of the sun. Fortunately, I am not awake all the time. I would have gone insane long ago. I sleep in dreamless slumber, or perhaps I do not exist at all, until an adventurer appears seeking a way into the Heart of Mystery. Then I am ripped from my dormant slumber. I'm thrown back into the world, where I exist for a short time as nothing more than a ghost. The ghost barely manages to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body, and he disappears with a scream. Later. Alright, what do we got going on around here? Any loots? There's a loot. Thank you. Real quick, how's our layout here? I think we want to switch you two. Actually, we should switch you two. There we go.
Move out!
Yeah, we have 3 range, 3 melee now, so we have a perfect balance in terms of that now. Even though I guess Darren's a bit of a hybrid. Okay. Let's get out of here. You know, even though I'm like a flaming demon, my portrait, Arushale still kind of is the scariest of the group. She is scary. Alright. Let's keep moving. Alright, go in. And I need to look up the puzzle for this. This is the Forgotten Springs. or Forgotten Secrets. That's what's popped up, so I'm going with that. Oh, and look, they have it for me here. Oh, no, they don't. Never mind. Damn it. I think we're still missing some. I know we have a set of 2. So we probably have this one. Odds are we have this one. Thank you.
I lead. You follow.
Alright. So. Do we have this one? We do. Okay, this is the green one. Okay, so we're gonna put all these in. Can I double click it? Yeah. Okay, Darren, I guess you're the one doing this.
The waiting's never fun.
Okay, so here we have the orange background F. So this one? Nope, not that one. Wait, I guess the green top, the top, what, isn't the... Hold on. It's this one. Right? Yes. Put that in. Okay. Can I make this larger? I can. Okay, cool. Alright, so then over here, we put the matching one of that there, which is this one. But we have to flip it. There we go. Yep, that's right. And this is the double F1. This one seems a lot simpler than the last one we did. And then... not that one, but this one. Yep. And then... that one. But flip it. And then... this one. Good, good. And then... this one. But flip it. Okay. Alright, and then we have this one. And then finally, this one. That was simple. I don't know what I was complaining about these being hard. Alright, Secrets of Creation. Next puzzle has been solved. What do we got in here? Padded armor of firm steps. Immunity to trip. Not bad. And elven notes. Good, good, good. Okay. We do have another set. So it's one of the other 2 we visited. We haven't been to the middle one yet. So there's still that, but we can probably go solve another one. Before we wrap this episode up.
Onwards.
Alright, Legacy of the Ancients. Maybe that one. It is this one. Okay. So now I need the Legacy of the Ancients puzzle solution.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
No, they cannot. What are you talking about, Ninio? 1 second. If I had anticipated myself doing these, I would have had these up already, but of course I didn't. Alright, this one looks a little bit more complicated than the last one we did. Maybe it's just the way this looks. Okay. Let's plug these in. And Darren, I guess you're the one I've chosen to do this stuff, so. Okay, so those are done. So we'll start right here. Huh. Okay. So we're gonna want... this one. And then here we want... okay. This one. And then this one we want... this one. And then here we're gonna have... this one. Oop. This one. Good, good. And this one will have... this one. Perfect. This one will have... this one. Is it this one? No, 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 it's not this one. It is this one. Yep, but it needs to be flipped. Here we go. Okay. This one is an easy one, it's this one. And then we want... this one, nope. This, nope. Wait, what? This one's wrong. Wait, no, it's still wrong. Damn it. You come out. This one goes there. Okay. This one goes here. Not that one. This one goes there. There we go. There we go. Alright. And then we have this one. And then this one. But flipped. And the last one goes up here. There we go. Another one done.
Move out.
So we got 2 more puzzles to figure out though. Here we have the Grasp of Devotion. +5 Holy Heavy Mace lands a killing blow. Next spell becomes extended as though the extended spell. That's kind of cool. Another Elven Note. Now the problem is we don't have any more of those blocks already found, right? I'm pretty sure they're in this section when we have them. What is all this stuff I haven't learned? Or at least not all of them, I guess. Here we go. I've read all these books, right? I don't even know anymore. I'm sure I have. Guess we'll find out, huh? That's probably not even a book. Basically, if it's a book, we're gonna check it. Oh, I did learn some things. I wish it told me what I learned. Is it gonna be in order, you think? Probably not. Oh man, I have no idea what we've learned and what we haven't learned. No. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. In the next episode, I don't know where we'll go. I guess we'll go back south and do those quests for Darren and Windewog, those companion quests. Which means we're gonna have to go back probably to the Forgotten Secrets. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.